Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Violet and who is Cassiopeia? And why did Cassiopeia want Team Star to be disbanded? Why did she want us to take down the team she's the leader of? Well, these are questions that have been here ever since our very first Team Star battle up here. Then we had Team Star battle around here. We had one Team Star battle here. We had Team Star battle up here. And the final one was here. And now, we're back here. So we all know that Team Star are students, or former students at least, of the Mesagosa Academy. Or the Uva or Naranja Academy, depending on which game you play. But we don't know who their leader is. None of the 5 we have met from Team Star so far have been classified as the leader. We have to find out exactly who this leader is and why. What we do know is that the leader wanted Team Star to be disbanded. Probably didn't like it, or maybe thought the team went too far. We don't know. But now we have to find out more about this team starting. Like, why did they do like they did, and what can we do about it? So, let's find out who exactly is this Cassiopeia, and what can we do to figure out the end of this. Oh! Speaking of which, here's Mr. Clive. Subcitano. Clive? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ha! Ha! I'm so surprised! Not. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavell. I am so shocked. No. I already knew that. What? Well, my disguise was perfect. Although now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along! What? Now that is a shocker. For real? Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it up using, you know, one of those, high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Citano, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. That's right, we gotta fight Clavell now. What does he have to do? We'll find out. But his team is not a pushover. He is the level of Arven. So this is in the 60s. This is going to be a tough one. And his first Pokemon is Oranguru. So Oranguru was exclusive to Pokemon Moon back in Generation 7. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Yeah. Who would have thought that? Like, I mean, we knew that Clive was Clavell, but Cassiopeia too? I mean, sure, they have the C name, but... Anyway, his team is kind of mixed bag, a tricky one. So first Pokemon is Oranguru. Now, usually, Oranguru will be weak to Ghost, because he's a Psychic type. The problem is, Oranguru is also a Normal type. Normal is immune to the dastardly stupid ghost types. So we can't use Phantom Force. We have to use grass moves or dark. Dark is better because Psychic is weak to dark. Use Thief. Let's foul play. Oh wow, that damage though. Ouch. Oh, so close! But we are down. Yeah. Can't really use ghost types against this guy. Alright, so that didn't do well, but we can keep on going. Let's just bring in Pomot. Now usually this will be bad because Pomot is a fighting type, and yeah, it's a psychic. But we should be fine because we should be faster. One hit should be fine. Oranguru goes down. Now who's next? It's gonna be Abomasnow. So Abomasnow is dual type ice and grass. What is that meaning? It's very weak to fire. Let's just bring in our dear starter friend, Skeledirge. Come on out! Versus the Abomasnow. Also, use snow warning, starting to snow. Now, remember again, like I mentioned last episode, this is not the same thing as hail as in the previous generations. Hail is gone from the game. Now it's instead going to be snow. Snow has only one effect. One. It increases defense of ice types. But Abomasnow is a facing up against a special attack move, so it doesn't really help. Abomasnow gonna go down. Next up is gonna be Polteageist. Polteageist is a ghost type. So why switch? Let's just stick with it. So Polteageist is a pure ghost type Pokemon, but so is Skeledirge. Let's create in the Shadow Ball. Because ghosts are weak to itself. Special events goes down, so it should be KO next time. Here comes another Shadow Ball back into our face though. Oh wow! Of course! Of course, the critical hit. Of course. Clavell, you cheater. Oh well, not much you can do about that sadly. But we can always bring in something else. Azumarill, I choose you. Let's do a little play rough. Oh, of course, gonna use Wimmobilism. This is smart. This will cause a burn, and this is gonna increase my attack power. But damage is still enough though to take down the Polteageist. It's going to go down. Burn hits. And next Pokemon from Clavell is going to be Houndoom. Of course it's going to use Houndoom, of course. So Houndoom is dual type water and... no, dual type fire and dark. Which is just typical, right? Well then, if I'm burned, I might as well just switch out to Pomot then. So Houndoom, dual type fire and dark. So let's just use close combat. Because dark is weak to fighting and Houndoom is a bit squishy. So we can just use this one instead. Down goes Houndoom. Next up is Amoonguss. So Amoonguss is dual type grass and poison. Grass and poison. Multiple ways to deal with this one, but be warned. Azumarill is really bad because it's weak to both poison and to grass. Now this will be good to use fire again, but again Skeledirge is getting KO'd, so we can't use him. Don't really have anyone that's really good here actually. Can use Garganicle though. At least Garganicle is immune to status effects, so he can't get poisoned or slept. There's Amoonguss. Let's use Earthquake. Doesn't do much. Toxic. Again, won't work because Purifying Salt. Snow stops, so no more Ice type bonuses, but even though the Ice type is gone. Let's go Stone Edge then. Oh wow, the damage is good. Giga Drain. Yeah, this is the issue of Garganical. It's weak to grass. Gonna cure itself a bit. Not too much though. I think one more Earthquake should take care of this one. And it does. Yeah, the Purifying Salt is so strong. Next is Quaquawal. So, Clavell will always use the Final Evolve starter that is strong against yours. Because the Mono will always use starter that's weak to yours, Clavell will use the other starters. So don't worry about not getting all the starters in your Pokédex. You will get them when you get to Clavell. So you're gonna switch in and get in Palmot. So Quaquawal is the final evolution of the water starter Quaxley. And to think that I, Cassiopeia, will be backed into a corner like this. Yeah, whatever. So here's the water starter. So Quaquawal is dual type water and fighting. And he's going to terraform, of course. Well, if he's gonna do that, so will I. Let's go do this. With Double Shock. Double Shock is super strong. Yeah, we'll lose the electric type from this one, that's fine. This is just an all-out one-shot attack. Might as well just do it. Very well, seems like I terrestrialized my Pokemon. Yeah, you go ahead and do that, Clavell. So yeah, if you do have Fuecoca as your starter, like me, you'll face off against Quaquawal with the Broader Terror type. If you use Sprigatito, he will use Skeldurge. If you use Quaxley, he will use Mouse Gyarados. Here comes Double Shock. He's going to be a guaranteed KO. He's going to be damage heavy. Oh boy. It's so powerful. 120 power base power, then Terra Slice, then same type bonus versus a water Pokemon. That's just damage. And that's the win. Bit of a slow start for us, but we managed to do fine. How strong you have grown. Good money though, 13,000, that's a lot. So what now, Cassiopeia? Well now, Master Zatanna, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Yeah, we kind of figured that. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to whom they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has set on a course of action determined to see it through. I don't imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So, I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance of saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But, please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there! What do you think you're doing? Yeah, it's time. Ah, Miss Time. A pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavell. I came to investigate reports of Ilsefit Bell on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing up against one of the students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain, you see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me! The actions reek worse than the stunk is behind. Stunk is behind? Remember, the big boss asked you to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Satano. You've read a letter apology to the students of faculty at once. And I report this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. Well, it is kind of dark right now, so let's just go to the Pokémon Center and heal up. So, that was a ring battle against Director Clavell. He revealed himself to be Clive, which we kind of figured out a long time ago anyways. We had a battle with him. His battle was actually pretty tough. His Pokemon were challenging, especially the first ones, but after that we had a little problem taking care of the rest. So next episode, guys, we're gonna fight up against the real Cassiopeia. So it's not Clive, at least, or Director Clavell, but it's gonna be someone else. And that someone else we're going to face off next episode, guys. Next episode we're gonna fight the real leader of Team Star and end the Team Star saga once and for all. After that we're gonna do some Terra battles and then is off to the Pokemon League. Oh yeah, here we go, Elite Four. Get ready. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's great for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.